All right, we're going to get started on Word Module 2.2, the SAM textbook project. So we'll just open this up and click Start. And we will download the files. I like to copy and paste the expected file name. So I'm going to go to my downloads to open up my starting file. So we'll open this up. Click Enable Editing. And I'm going to File, Save As. Find my document formatting folder, document formatting 1, and I am going to paste that name into the save field. Okay. All right, so the first thing, the first thing I'll just mention about this particular one is about MLA formatting guidelines. So we're just going to be doing some reviewing of a report, putting in citations, works cited, and all of that. So this is one of my favorite features of Word. It makes it really simple and easy to do your sources properly and to cite them. So this is a really great tool for that. All right, you have my paragraph marks on, my show hide. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. The first thing that we're going to do is to apply some formatting. So we're going to press the Control A key. So Control A to select all of our document. And just be sure your home tab is on. And then in your paragraph group, you're going to click the line and paragraph spacing. And you're going to click 2.0 for double spacing. Click your line and spacing button again, and this time you're going to click Remove Space After Paragraph. Next, with our text still selected, we're going to click our font arrow, and we're going to click 12 for a 12-point font, and then just click anywhere to deselect our text. Then we're going to update the name, so click just before Sabrina Desante, and you're going to delete Sabrina's name and you're going to put in your first and last name. Next, we're going to indent the first line of each paragraph. So just below the title, Alexander Hamilton, you'll see that first paragraph that starts, Alexander Hamilton was one of the founders. So just put your insertion point just anywhere in that first line. And then on your horizontal ruler, so up here you'll see if I hover my mouse over that top triangle that's kind of pointing down, the screen tip will show first line indent. We're going to click and drag that over to the 0.5 mark on the ruler. So just like that. And we're going to do that for all of the paragraphs. So you can tell when it's a new paragraph because you'll have the paragraph mark at the end of the paragraph. So this is a new paragraph here. So again, I'm going to click and drag it over to 0.5. Now, I could do this for each and every paragraph, click, drag it over. However, I can also use my redo, like repeat button up here on my ribbon to also do the same. So I will do it one more time. So here's another new paragraph. Hamilton was born. So I'm going to click, drag it over to 0.5. My next new paragraph is this one. He soon began. So I'm going to click repeat. Then under Revolutionary War, repeat. This one is a new paragraph. You see the paragraph mark here. So his heroics, repeat. Hamilton spent the winter, repeat. After the war ended, new paragraph. Under building a new economy, that starts with after the Constitution was ratified. And finally, in 1791. So at any time, if you find that your repeat you're not able to click on it, it's because so now you can see that I'm not able to click on it. That's because it only will show up for so long, for so many seconds. So then you would have to manually just click and drag over that, over the first line indent. All right. So then you can just scroll through and just double check to ensure that you have all of your paragraphs, the first line of each paragraph, indented. All right. Okay, so let's hit Control Home to go to the beginning of our document. And we're going to click on our Insert tab. And in the header and footer group, over here, we're going to click Page Number. We're going to point to top of page, and we're going to select plain number 3. So you see the page number 1 here at the top right. We're going to type your last name. So type your last name, hit the space bar. Now, if there is a wavy line under it, you can just double click and click Ignore All. Now, once your name and your page number is there, you're going to select your name and page number field, and then you're going to click on either your mini toolbar or Home, and your font size arrow, you're going to click 12. And then just click anywhere to deselect it. Then let's click on our page number field. We can see that there's a gray background. And we are going to click on your header and footer. In your options group, you're going to click different first page. So that removes the header from the first page, but if I scroll down, I can see the header is still there for the subsequent pages. All right, so let's close our header and footer. And next we're going to add a footnote. So let's open up our navigation pane. So to do that, we're on our Home tab and we're going to click Find. This opens up our navigation pane. And we're going to find the phrase made him invaluable. So here it is here. This is on the second page. I can see page 204. And we can close our navigation pane. Oh, I'm going to do that again. Made him invaluable. I'm going to click here in that where that phrase is, and then I'm going to close the navigation pane just so that I stay where I want to be. All right, so we're going to click to the right of the period after invaluable. So you can click just to the right. So you see this space. We're going to click between the period and the space. You're going to click on your References tab, and in your footnotes group, you're going to click Insert Footnote. You'll see it brings you down to the bottom of your page and inserts a 1, and you're going to type a digital archive of his letters maintained by the New York Public Library testifies to his excellent handwriting. All right, now we're going to scroll up to the third line on page 2. So this is the phrase, send Hamilton to New York to be educated. So right here, and we're going to put our insertion point to the right of the period. So right after educated. And then in the footnotes group, we're going to click insert footnote. And we're going to type the letter impressed a local newspaper owner, comma, who decided to publish it, period. So you'll notice that because we put the footnote earlier on, it automatically will change so that it's listed as number 1. All right, let's save. Next, we're going to create citations and bibliography. All right, so on our ribbon, we have our References tab selected. And in our Citations and Bibliography group for style, we want to select the MLA 7th edition. And then let's press Control F to open our navigation pane. And this time we're going to find the phrase, however, comma, as at least one historian. So that's on page 3. And we are going to click at the end of the sentence. So this is the end of the sentence, to part with him. So this time we're going to put our insertion point between the last letter in the sentence and the period. So between the M and the period. Let's close our navigation pane. And then we are going to click Insert Citation. So Insert Citation, there's 2 options, Add New Source or Add New Placeholder. We're going to click Add New Source. The type of source, we're going to click on the arrow and select Book. In the author section, we're going to type Natalia Cruz, C-R-U, said. And then in the title field, we're going to type Alexander Hamilton, :, immigrant and patriot. The year is 2014. The city is New York. And the publisher, Brookstone and Colescott, Colescott, Academy Press. And then medium is print. So once you have your source information, you can click OK. And so here is our citation that's included. Now, if we want to edit our citation, we can just click on the citation, click on the arrow, click on Edit Citation. And for pages, we're going to type 37. Click OK. So now this shows the author's last name and the page number. All right, let's scroll down to the second last paragraph on page 3. And we're going to put our insertion point between powers and the period. So the last sentence in that second to last paragraph. So before building a new economy. So right between the S and the period, we're going to click Insert Citation, Add New Source. The type of source is going to be journal article. And just down on the bottom right, we're going to click Show All Bibliography Fields. So we're going to put a little bit more information in. So in the author field, you're going to type Jeffrey, Jeffrey, Olen, Olen. Title is Alexander Hamilton, space, Inventing American Banking. Journal name, Journal of American History and Cultural Studies. We're going to come down to year and type 2015. Pages 122-145. Then we'll scroll down a bit. We're going to come down to volume is 30. Issue 5. Scroll down a bit more. And medium is web. And click OK. So there we have our citation. We're going to click on Olen and click Edit Citation. For pages, we're going to type 142, and we're going to click the author and the title to suppress the author's name and the title. Click OK. And so now we just have the page number showing. All right. Let's click, let's scroll down and click in the very last sentence of our document. So between the 1 and the period. And we're going to come up and click Insert Citation and click the Olen Jeffrey citation. So once you have your information in for your sources, you can easily put your insert citation in anywhere within your document. It makes it really easy. All right, let's save our document. Let's click on Control-N to go to the very end of our document. Really, it's just after the period. So just put your insertion point after the period. We're going to click on our Insert tab, and we're going to click Page Break. So if I scroll up, I will see that there's a page break here. Now we are on page 5. So let's click on our References tab, and we're going to click in the Citations and Bibliography group, Bibliography, and we're going to click Works Cited. So from the sources that we entered that information, this will automatically create a works cited for us, and it is formatted how it should be according to the MLA style. So we don't have to look up how it should be formatted. It just formatted it automatically for us. All right. Let's just click anywhere kind of below your works cited just to deselect it. We're going to now scroll up to the top of page 3. And we're going to click the citation Cruise 37. And you're going to click on the citation options, the arrow here. Click Edit Source. And in the author box, we're going to double click Cruise, and we're going to change the spelling of the last name to Kruse and click OK. So then you'll have a pop-up. The source exists in your master list and current document. Do you want to update both lists with these changes? Click Yes. All right, so then just click anywhere. Now let's scroll down to page 5 to where our works cited is. We'll just click anywhere in our works cited. And then we're going to click in this little box up here where it says Update Citations and Bibliography. So you'll notice that when we made that change, it did not update our works cited. So it still has the former spelling. We want to update that. So click Update Citations and Bibliography, and now it is updated. All right, let's click on our works cited heading. So right here where it says works cited, let's click on our Home tab. In our Styles group, we're going to click Normal. So this takes it to our default. And then in our Paragraph group, we're going to click Center to center the title. And then let's click and select our entire works cited text. And we're going to change the font size to 12. And we're going to change our line spacing. So in your paragraph group, we're going to change it to 2.0 to be consistent with the rest of our document. And then just click below it to deselect it. Be sure to save, and that is it for 2.2.